These two young people from Rochester, New York, have just returned from Ferguson, Missouri, where they served as community organizers. They're being interviewed here as to what motivated them to go and educate, motivate, and train the people of Ferguson, Missouri.
And we just couldn't ignore it, you know what I'm saying? It was like, we gotta go down there and see what's going on and talk to the people that live on Missouri. Yeah, we just couldn't ignore that. So I had to go.
Do you guys have any heroes, or where do you get inspiration from?
The Black Panther Party.
Before you can understand the Ferguson riots, you must understand the mentality of Piaget or Piaget, Crenshaw, the so-called eyewitness to the murder of Michael Brown. You must understand her connections, Crenshaw's connections to the Black Panther movement. The easy way to do that is to become familiar with the case of Angela Davis. Angela Davis. Go back to 1970, August 7. 17-year-old Jonathan Jackson, observing a trial in Northern California's Marin County Courthouse, suddenly pulled a pistol from under his raincoat, ordering everyone to freeze. As stunned officials and spectators watched, he then distributed guns from a briefcase to 3 San Quentin inmates. San Quentin is a prison. All of these inmates were in the courtroom in connection with the charges that one of them, James McCain, had knifed a San Quentin guard. So these inmates are in San Quentin. Allegedly, a guard was stabbed with a knife, and they're in the courtroom now to decide what should be done about this knifing. When one of their companions, friends, and associates pulls guns from under his raincoat and out of a briefcase, as they moved outside toward an escape van rented by this same man with the guns, they took 5 hostages, including the judge, including the assistant district attorney, and 3 female jurors, placing a sawed-off shotgun under the chin of the judge and securing the end of the shotgun with tape so that the gun would always be held against his head. When Jackson, the fugitives, and the hostages began pulling away from the area in the van, a vicious gun battle ensued between the 4 men and the police. Before the shootout was over, the judge had been killed. Jackson and 2 of the convicts were killed. 2 of the hostages, members of the jury, were wounded. This is the background of Angela Davis. Angela Davis supplied these men with her gun. On YouTube can be found a cell phone video of Piaget Crenshaw being interviewed by a television crew, and standing nearby within earshot is her supposed lawyer, who is actually a race baiter connected with the Communist Party. And the whole scene is being recorded on the cell phone by a member of the Black Panther Party. Black Panther Party. Black Panther Party.
And we just couldn't ignore it, you know what I'm saying? It was like, we gotta go down there and see what's going on and talk to the people that live on Missouri. Yeah, we just couldn't ignore that. So I had to go.
Do you guys have any heroes, or where do you get inspiration from?
The Black Panther Party.
So obviously, at the scene at Miss Crenshaw's apartment is a group of rabble-rousers connected with the Black Panther Party, connected with the Communist Party, and they are training the crowd outside how to do chants. I'll have you know that the Black Panther Party has roots in the 60s, the war protest movement. Before the communists tried to stir up anti-Vietnam war protest, they created labor union unrest. All of these staged confrontations, staged by the communists behind the scenes, resulted in violence. It resulted in the police being accused of excessive force. You should Google the Kent State Massacre and delve into it in detail, and you would find the whole thing was orchestrated and set up. The National Guard soldiers were not bloodthirsty killers randomly mowing down innocent students. The whole thing was staged and set up, and some people died. This is what you're dealing with. This is the communist movement, an organization that wants to create racial divisions, among other things.
Do you guys have any heroes, or where do you get inspiration from?
The Black Panther Party.